My name's Evan Nisselson, and I have the honor of being MC for today with Chris Shipley. And there's probably many reasons they chose to put me up here, but one is serial entrepreneur for 20 years, from Silicon Valley to New York to Europe. In case anybody wants to harass me on Twitter, it's my last name that you can see in the program, Nisselson. And there'll be many more opportunities to do that later. So some of the companies, one went public, At Home Network, the first broadband internet provider in '96, digital photography marketplace, and a bunch of other startups. Some succeeded, some failed. Some went to liquidation. So the stories of the roller coaster that we're all dealing with every single day is one of the things that I love trying to help other entrepreneurs. And most recently, I'm a mentor with 500 startups, with Seed Camp in Europe, Tetuan Valley in Madrid, another one in Italy, and also have an angel fund that started recently called LDV Capital. Anybody that can figure out what LDV stands for gets many drinks on me whenever you want. Good, long-term vision, but no. Anybody else? LDV, what does LDV stand for? Late bottled vintage. I like that, late bottled vintage, but no. Wow, I can't even pronounce that. Laser Doppler vibrometer? Okay, no. Anybody else? In the back?
Latest baby simplified venture.
Ooh, I like that. I should have talked to you guys when I was creating this, but no. One more. Anybody else? LDV Capital. LDV Labs. Anyhow, come find me later. So today is not about me. It's about you guys. That's why you're here. You are the ones that matter, and the theme of this show is startups that matter, people that matter. And I think that's the most important thing I want to reiterate, and you're going to learn about that throughout the day from many different people. Let me figure out my time and how much time do I have left. Oh, perfect. So obviously, you guys have seen the program. It's a phenomenal list of visionaries, entrepreneurs. People have been successful, people have failed, and we're all here because we want to help you guys succeed and build things that matter. I've got one request. In relationship to this theme, I think it's most important that we help each other because we can't succeed alone. Nobody can succeed alone. And so in order to make things that matter, if you don't help one person, at least, before you leave today, you're failing yourself, and you're failing your community. So whether or not that is technical advice, introductions, networking, write a check, do something interesting to help somebody sitting next to you or somebody behind you. I think that's the most important thing because we can't do any of these startups. We can't build things that change society, improve people, or solve problems that make our lives easier. There's many opportunities to figure out how to help each other. And I'll start asking people if I have time or I have to make up time later to stand up, introduce themselves to somebody else, and figure out in that second live in front of everybody how you can help your neighbor. So get ready for me being proactively getting everybody involved, okay? Because I don't want to be the only guy talking, even though I can, but it's not that much fun. So the conference is going to be split up into two themes within what's important and what matters. This stage is all about inspiration and motivation. The stage behind us, stage B, is about execution and growth. And at certain times throughout the program, we're going to be all in here, and then you're going to split up, and depending on what you're interested in, you'll choose which stage to go to, okay? Something, a little bit of program details. There's been a lot of questions about when and where are the elevator pitches. Elevator pitches 10:20 to 11:20, 12:20 to 1:20, 3:20 to 4:20, and they're that way towards an elevator that is supposedly actually working where you're actually going to do pitches to people in the elevator up and down, which is a classic example of the 30-second pitch. I don't know how many floors there are. Does anybody know how many floors? Maybe 2 or 3. It might even be a 15-second because we're not that high up. What's that? I can't hear you. It's a slow elevator. I doubt it. You know, you got to be fast. Okay, so there's a couple different things I want to suggest as well from my experience when I'm mentoring and working with other entrepreneurs to kind of kick up some examples. How many of you guys have heard somebody say to you today the word no? Raise your hands. How many this month have heard somebody tell them the word no? If not everybody's raising their hand, they're not paying attention over here on the internet. Oh, has anybody ever said no to you guys this month?
Yes, my wife.
Okay. Exactly. But he's serious, and he's right? So the reality is, specifically as entrepreneurs, we hear no every day. We're trying to do things that matter, we believe. And they say, no, that's crazy. No, absolutely not. You're going to hear no from investors. You're going to hear no from clients. You're going to hear no from significant others, frequently. But that's, to me, one of my kind of mission statements, and we're going to talk about mission statements throughout this because I think that's what drives us, building things that matter. What's our mission? So to me, I never accept the word no. No never means no. It just means not now. It's our challenge. If somebody says no, oh, that's great. Why'd you say no? Figure that out. Keep proving a product. Keep updating features. Keep changing the messaging. Keep taking out the garbage or making the food for the wife. Whatever it is, no really never means no. It just means not right now. And the key there is that eventually no's become maybes and they become yeses. Are they asking me to do something? How much time? 3 minutes. So that's one of the key missions for me. Another one, which is, I think, just as important. For me, it's love the living of life. Because if we don't make the most of it every single day somebody gets fired, somebody breaks an ankle, somebody dies, you can't make a meeting. Every single second of every single day, love the living of life. Or do something that matters.